Welcome everyone to day 18 of our 30-day commitment to health and wellness. This class today is going to be covering the basics. So by the basics, I mean our breath, our spine, our hands, our feet, our shoulders and our knees, and really our whole body, so that when we become more aware of how they're all connected and we give each of them like some love and attention, like it makes our whole life experience be a little more like easy and complete and fulfilled. So let's begin on our hands and knees and sit back on your heels or towards your heels for a child's pose. You can always place a blanket behind your knees. Reach your hands forward. And you can let your forehead rest on the floor or on a book or a pillow. Inch your hands forward. And as you inhale, feel your back lift up and your shoulders, your side ribs expand into your legs. As you exhale, soften and lower down. So bring your feet a little bit apart from each other. Bring your knees a little bit apart from each other, so that your rib cage can sink in between your legs. And you can feel the movement of your breath out to the sides, front and back. And the quality of our breath reflects the quality of our inner life and is said to be the great healer. On your next inhale, lift your back up, come forward into cat. And on your exhale, shift back to child's pose. Inhale, lift up, come forward into cat. And if you want, you can continue coming forward into your cobra, placing your thighs down, pulling your shoulders back, gripping with your hands. Externally rotate your shoulders and lift your chin up. On an exhale, tuck your chin into your chest, stretch your shoulders apart, and set your hips back on your heels. Inhale, lift up, coming forward. Lower your thighs down, and if you want, you could come into upward dog by pressing the top of your feet into the floor, opening up through the heart. Good, and back into your child's pose. Inhale, back up, coming into tabletop, walk your hands back, and spin your fingers towards your knees, if you can, or out to the side. And start to rock forward and back. You could also circle around your wrists, feeling how the weight shifts in your hands. Stretching out the underside of the wrists. Now come back up and flip your hands. Now if you bring your hands close to your knees and put most of the weight into your knees, you can do a little baby stretch. That might be what you need. Or you could bring your hands further forward, putting a little more weight into your hands and shift back, stretching out the top of the wrists. This can be quite intense if you haven't done this before. And now tuck your toes and walk your hands back. See if you can sit back on your heels. Interlace your hands behind your back and reach your hands away from your back, away from the floor. And shift your weight forward, point your toes, sit back on your heels, release your hands. See if you can pull your knees up, stretching out the top of your feet, the front of the ankles. And you could bring your hands together in prayer or reach your arms up over your head. And lower your knees back down again. Come on back into tabletop. Pull your right knee forward, pointing your toes, and then kick your right foot back. Left foot forward, pointing your toes, kick your left foot back, flexing your foot. Come forward and point, stretch back and give it a little kick up. And forward and point, back a little kick. When you come forward, see how high you can lift your knee up towards your chest and just kick the heel of your foot up. Lower your knee down and then out to the side and little side lifts. Just little pulses here, engaging the glutes. And you could straighten your leg, same thing. It's a lot more intense when your leg is straight. Good, lower down. We'll do the same thing other side. So pull your right knee forward, point your toes, and flex your foot and kick it up. And pull it forward and point. Kick it up and flex. Pull it forward and back, and then little kicks up. Bring your knee down, out to the side, and pulse up. Feeling those glutes engage. Now when you extend your leg away from your from your hips, it gets a lot harder as the weight is more further away from our body. And come back into tabletop. Walk your knees back. Reach your hands forward. Sit back on your heels for child's pose. And lift your hips, tuck your toes, lift up into downward facing dog. Begin to move your feet around. Move your knees, move your hips. Grip the mat with your hands so you feel like your hands are drawing energy from the earth, pulling it up your arms, into your shoulders, into your heart area. And at the same time, your feet are pulling energy from the earth, up your legs, up into the hips, and down into the heart. Walk your feet forward, coming into your standing forward fold. And let your head dangle. You can bend your knees as much as you want. Press into the earth and come up with either a flat back or a rounded spine. Roll all the way up, interlace your fingers over your head, press your palms up toward the sky as you root your tailbone towards the earth. Keep this lengthening as you reach over to the right. Inhale back to center, reach to the left. Inhale back to center, float your arms out away from your body and let them drift down slowly. Inhale, reach your arms up. And exhale, float your arms down. Inhale, reach up again. And if you want, you could try lifting your heels off the ground, hugging your ankles in. Lower your arms as you lower your heels down. And then maybe if you want, you could lift your heels up as you reach your arms up. Keep pushing in to your big toe mound. And lower back down again. On your next inhale, pull your left knee up. Draw it up close to your chest, kind of like what we did on our hands and knees. Then open out to the side, place your foot for tree pose. Root your tailbone down, lift your heart up. From here, open your arms out to the side and extend your left leg back, coming into a warrior three. Lift the back inner thigh up, reach your chest forward. Firm up your back leg. And bend your knee, pull your knee forward as you reach your arms up. Send your hips back as you send your foot forward. And slowly lower down. Just gently roll out your shoulders. On your next inhale, pull the right knee up. Reach it up nice and high. Externally rotate at the hip, place your foot on your inner leg. And reach your arms out to the side as you reach your chest forward and your foot back, your toes back. Firm up that leg, straighten your leg as much as you can. And bend the knee, bring it forward, pulling your knee back up again. As you extend your hips, your foot forward, send your hips back so you're not leaning back, and slowly lower down and relax. And let's do a little bit of bouncing, kind of shaking out any toxins in our body, anything that we're holding onto that is bringing us down rather than lifting us up. And the more you do this, the longer you do it, I always feel like I ground a little bit more, my feet connection to the earth, and I feel connected to earth energy, as well as being connected to the, the softness, the expansiveness of the sky. Now bring your feet a little wider and pump your knees and begin to just shift so your arms swing around your body. And you can aim to tap your kidney area and the low back to the sides. You could tap the front of your belly. You could tap in the lung meridians, just below your armpit. and the sides of your chest. You could turn and look all the way behind you if you want, and that'll make the room spin a little bit as your eyes focus on the distance, or really they're kind of focusing in a little bit closer to your nose. Good. Come back to center. Bring your feet in, heel toe your feet in to about hip distance apart. Bring your palms together in your low belly, the lower dantian in Chinese medicine. Then sweep your right arm out to the right. Bring it up over your head, bend your elbow, and bring your hand down the central line of your body. Sweep the left arm out to the side. Bring it in, down the center of your body. Reach the right arm out. You can have the left palm facing up and bring your hand back down, collecting energy. We'll just do this a few more times. Really feeling the energy come down your spinal area, the center of your core. Last side. Bring it in. Cover your lower dantian below your belly button and heel toe your feet in so the inner edges of your feet are touching. Spread the toes apart. Root the tailbone down. Maybe a little soft bend in your knees. Maybe tucking the chin back slightly and lifting up through the back of your neck. Just let your body sway here. You can close your eyes or keep them open. We just want to feel a sense of being grounded, connected, open and free. Thank you so much for joining me in this practice today. I hope that you feel really good and like we've covered the basics more or less. There's always more to learn, but I would appreciate this if you would hit the like button, tell your friends, and most importantly, leave a comment. I'd love to hear from you. So hope to see you tomorrow for day 19. Bye.